Right, good afternoon everyone. Now just want to show a little project that I will be teaching how I've done mine. Mine is all hand sewn and it's a little fabric stitching book. So I'm going to open mine up and share this with you. It folds out like that, so I hope you can see. Now those pages go like that, but because they've got vintage buttons in, I just pin it down to the front cover to protect it. And really I could pin that one down. You don't go right through the book, you just go to the top layer here. And I've made these little attachments that are press studs. Mine's not very good at the moment because, like I say, I can't see, but I don't think I've done a bad job on this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run through it with you. I made a little pocket as well, so I put some leaves in and some more press studs, but I also put press studs on the page here, so I hope you can see that. So I'm just going to run through what I did initially. So put that up there. I took some wadding. Now we do sell this in the shop. If it's not there, let me know, because we do sell out of it often and then I have to relist it, but it doesn't let me know itself that it's sold out, the site I mean. But you take the wadding and you split it, because this is an inch thick. This one's ½ inch I think. And I just did that with mine so that it was just thick enough, because you don't want it too thick. But then it's up to the individual, so you may want to have it thicker. But that was thin enough, so I cut the strip that I needed, which was that size actually, and then just trimmed it down. Take your piece of fabric. You need 2 pieces of fabric, obviously. I've done mine 2 different colours. I've done a striped in the inside and a nice floral on the outside. And what you do is just say, that is my fabric. You lay it face up like that. You lay the next one, the inside. So that's the outside, that's the inside, and you lay that face down. Face up, face down. Now, in between these two, you do have to put whatever it is you're going to be using to fasten it with. So let me just cut a little piece of this just so you can see what it is. So you take your ribbon, however you want to, a rope or whatever it is you're using. Now you have to put it in straight. So don't forget, with mine I didn't have much gap between here and here. Okay, so just put it in, and you tuck that inside. Just do it like that. So you put it in there like that, fold that back, making sure that it's here and it's not at the edge where you're going to be sewing. You take your wadding, so I'm just going to pretend I've got my piece of wadding here, and then you do that. Then what you do is you stitch around 3 sides, the 2 longest sides and the short side that's got your tabbing. And when you've done that, you turn the whole thing inside out. And you end up with a piece like this. Now, I hand stitched it, so I used my pins, stitched it all down. I did a really broad stitch all the way around just to hold it all together, and I did that, oh, good centimetre and a half, 2 centimetres in. So I just did a broad stitches here along the edge on the 3 sides. Then I went over it and did a centimetre from the edge doing my tiny stitches, and I actually went round one way and come back the other way because they are hand sewn. It was hand sewn, not, I didn't get the machine out, I couldn't be bothered. And then, like I say, when you get to the end, as you can see, that end is where it was folded and this tab was there. So that's, you know, kind of neatish. But then that's not too bad, that's hand stitched. And all you do is you turn the material inside, you fold it all in about half an inch all of it together once you've turned it the right way, and then you just stitch it off like that. Now you need to put your other tab on, so for it to fasten like mine, then your tab needs to be which on the fold, right on the fold like that. Mine's like that because I've left mine. This is a shorter piece here and a longer piece here because it's got to wrap over like that. So work out where you want yours to be. I just put a pin in where mine was going to be. It's not quite centerized, but neither was that one either, so I'm not bothered about that. But yeah, stitch that on. I've just hand stitched it on, and then you fold that over. Once it's all stitched in, you've got yourself a little book. Then what I did, I put the pages in. Now, I don't want anything coming through the other side. If you see, there's nothing come through the other side at all. I didn't want anything like that to come through. So what I did, and it's easy to do once you've got your wadding in, because you can feel the thickness between all the layers. You can feel them. So once you feel the needle going through, pull it back a little bit, lift it up. So let me just show you if I can. So if I'm going to just stitch there, I've still got one, two, the inner layer and the outer layer. So I have 3 layers, and you just poke your needle in. You can feel the other side, lift it up off the fabric, and you've just got the wadding and the fabric at the top. And then, so what I did for mine, this one, let me take this needle out. I don't want to lose my needles. I'm a bugger for losing needles. Oops, see, nearly lost that then. Come here. Put it there. So, what I did with mine, just going to take that one out as well. I took some wadding, which is this stuff that I have. This is the thinner stuff. We do sell this as well, folks. And I measured what I wanted, cut it, measured it all, like a little booklet, and then I stitched it in first from the outside, making sure I didn't go through the fabric. I've got one stitch there that I've just spotted when I started, unfortunately, but it doesn't matter, I'm not fussed about that. So I stitched it on the outside first, going through both pieces of fabric. Then I brought the needle to the end and did the same as I've just shown you how to do it, by lifting that, lifting the fabric underneath and doing it like that. And as you can see, I'm not touching the back. It's not picking that up at all. So if you're careful, take your time, it's what you call slow stitching, you can do it. And put as many pages in as you want to. Now, there's my pins. I've just put I took these out of the other one that I made. Just popped them in here, got my little buttons and some appliques, and the press studs. I just made a hole and stuck the press studs in so that I've got spare. Now, in regard to this one, I just took a strip of material. I don't have any here. We'll use a bit of card so you can see. I took, just say that is the material. So I took the material, I folded it, and I've used linen, and I folded it over like that. I stitched up the middle, from the middle up to the top, added 1/2 of the press stud. Need to get all the bits off. See? 1/2 of the press stud. And then stitch back down to the middle, turned it around, back up to the top, stitch the other half of the press stud in, and then stitch back down to the middle, and then attached it here underneath. And then I've just got that little tab for my scissors to hang in my book, and they're not going to get lost. And then the same again with my stitch threader. I did the same. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I did the same. Little tab for the scissors and a little tab for my stitch threader. And then this one, I just took a piece of canvas. It's like a really strong linen. I mean, you can see the stitching there. I'm not fussed about that. But I just made a little pocket And to do that one, all I did is I took the piece of fabric, there's two here, folded it down first, like that, and I actually glued that section, folded that down, that was at the bottom, took the top piece, turned it over and folded that down, like that. So you've one way, one the other, see, like that. And then stitch this one onto the top here. Just stitch that onto there. So you've got that way, that way, and then we fold that up to where you want the pocket to be, and then you just stitch along here, and I just added some trimming as well to tidy the edges up, and it made a little pocket where I can put some extra bits and pieces in. So that's all I've done. I hope that's helpful, and it's come out a nice little project, to be honest. And I also just added a doily. I don't want to add much to it. It's like a travelling kit. So this is what I call the travelling kit. And it's right size. Take it with you just in case. Always make sure you match your buttons up with the clothes you're taking, just in case you lose one. Or, you know, even add a little zip if you want, in case you break yours. Because at the end of the day, you never know. And that's it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I couldn't say that at one time. I had a job then. Loved it, and I will be coming back and making one. Maybe well, I'm out tomorrow with my sisters, so yeah, I may come and do another one on Thursday and literally show you it step by step, because I do get, look, I can't believe I've done that actually. I might snip that out, because that's spoiling it for me. But yeah, nice though, isn't it? Don't forget, drop by the shop. We've got lots of fabrics in. You get really big pieces of fabric, £1, £2, you know. Some of them, if they're more expensive ones, will be slightly smaller. But yeah, we've got loads in, lots of kits. I'm doing a kit at the moment. I might even do a kit for this, to be honest, because I think that's a brill kit. Okay? Just to make that, not to put the contents in, you can do that. That's it. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye-bye for now.